What's cracking, y'all? It's your boy Addict85, and in this video, we're gonna talk about Undisputed second beta from this past weekend. We're gonna watch him break down one of my fights. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. So I'm rolling with a Nigel Benn pick against a Roy Jones pick. Although I did play with Roy a little bit, I typically went with Ben because I didn't want a mirror match and I wanted to test myself against the superior boxer, Roy Jones. But before we get started, I do want to put out a disclaimer, for what you're watching here. So just like that first beta, I was out of state on military reserve duty. So not only did I not have a dedicated PC to play this on, I logged into my shadow PC account. And even on that subscription, I had to play through hotel Wi-Fi. So it was not the greatest experience. A lot of my footage, I had probably over 50 fights, but a lot of the footage is pretty terrible. I don't know how much I'm going to show of it, but this is what I'm working with. This is the best I got, and this is what you're getting this time. Hopefully in the future, I can have some better footage, but work with your boy for this one right here. So let's go ahead and get it started. All right, so here we go. Like I said, I'm Ben. Right now, right away, we're throwing some shots. Some body work right there with me. I'm slipping a little bit here and there. Trying to pick my shots and get back. I really enjoyed fighting on the back foot. It's kind of the fighter I am. Get my shots, get in, get out. I don't like to stay in the pocket. I don't like to stay in clinch range, although there is no clinching right now in the game, or at least not in the betas that we've played. But I wanted to get in, get out, get my shots. I didn't want to stick around and put myself in any danger. So that's typically my play style. There you go, see me again slipping. He ripped me to the body, got me pretty good. Again, with that back step straight, that was one of my favorite weapons. At some points I was saying to myself, man, is this cheese? Am I using this back step straight, a little too much? But it is what it is. Here we go. He got me up in the corner. I was able to escape. I really had fun with this beta, man. I gotta admit it. On the first beta, I didn't get to play that many games. One, because they had a lot of server issues, but even with that, I really had to figure out how I was going to play. I ended up settling with a shadow PC subscription, and it worked well for me. But, I found out about that kind of late in the game, so I didn't play a lot. With the second beta, I got a lot of hours. Look, he caught me with that huge haymaker right there. But like I was saying, with this second beta, got a rock from me. Here we go. See what I do with it. Doesn't look like I'm going to get anything significant here. Got him in the body a little bit right there. The round is over. But yeah, I got a lot of fights in with this one, man, and it felt good because I was able to really test the controls and figure out a style that worked for me. I obviously got a lot to improve on, but it just felt good getting the game in my hands and playing it. Here we go though, second round. Look at me. Sidestep to my left. I rocked him again. Yeah, I felt good during this fight, man. I was putting in work, and I felt like I was overall outboxing him. I think he did end up having some good moments as well in the fight. But we're in round number 2, and I remember I was feeling pretty damn good about the work I was putting in. Got him with a lot of straights just now. Straight again, he backs up. He's kind of analyzing the situation, kind of creeping in. Hit him with another straight. Yeah, man, had fun with this beta. He got me in the body just now. More body work from him. Let me keep moving, going to the side. I don't want to stay in his line of sight. I don't want to be square up in front of him. One thing I know that I have to get better with is protecting my body. When holding the block, I typically don't hold in that block, that body modifier. So my body tends to stay wide open. That's one thing among many, that if I had to criticize myself, that's something I got to get better at. But we're going to work, we're going to work on it. We're going to get better. But I did leave my body open a lot in this fight and many of the other ones too. And here we go, winding down in the second round. I did pretty good in this one. That one might have been a toss-up. You know, of course I'm going to be biased and say I probably won it, but the judges may have given him that one. So here we go, third round. Me again, getting in, popping my shots, getting back. Utilizing that directional punch movement on my back foot. Something else I got to get better at is throwing more power shots and utilizing that power modifier. I like to play conservatively. I like to conserve energy and save my stamina. So I don't like to overuse that power modifier, but I definitely got to pick my shots and use it sparingly, but use it smartly at the same time. Because, you know, that adds up for the judges. The judges like that, I would think. So it's good to mix it up. I threw a lot of straights, I threw a lot of jabs, but I probably could have thrown more uppercuts, more hooks, and more power modifier shots as well. But here I am, popping them with the jab. Some 1-2s here and there. Dig to the body a little bit right there. Again, third round right here. I'm feeling pretty good about what I'm doing. I'm thinking this is a round that I'm winning probably. Little showboating right there. Just over 30 seconds left in this third round right here. Third of 8, of course. And this guy was tough, man. He had some good spots too. He dig into the body. He worked my body really good. Pause if necessary, if you're into that type stuff. But here we go into this third round. I think the judges might have given him that one. I felt good during that round, but he threw a lot of power shots. And according to this unofficial scorecard, yep, they gave him a second and a third. But at this moment in time, I'm still feeling good about what I'm doing, though. I don't want to bail on my game plan. I'm thinking I'm playing smart. Just got to keep myself out of danger and make sure I'm putting myself in the right position to get some good shots while I'm not getting hit my damn self. But here I'm go circling. And one thing that I see that I was doing, I was circling to my left, which would have been Roy's right. And it's probably not the thing I would have wanted to do with a Roy Jones pick. Circling potentially into his right hand. So that's something to make note of and just do differently next time. It's always good watching back some footage and breaking down your own fights, because you get to see the holes in your game, and hopefully you can improve on it. Here we go, just over a minute left in this fourth round. Still sticking to my game plan. Popping him with the jab, trying to stay out of danger, but he's getting some counter shots in, man. He's having some good moments right here. Got him with a hook. Some other shots looking a little funny right there. That's what I'm talking about, man. I was playing on the Shadow PC on some hotel Wi-Fi, so it wasn't the greatest. 15 seconds left in this fourth. Make sure I get my cheesy straights in. Spamming those straights. And there we go. Halfway through with this fight. Still feeling good, feeling great. Round 5, here we go. See what happens in this one. Popped him with that right just now. He's stepping back, analyzing the situation, gathering his bearings, and he comes forward to attack. Got him with that counter not long ago, though. But look at me, man. Just blocking the head, not really blocking my body. Again, gotta get better with that. I guess, you know, how you want to approach it is you don't want to block. You don't necessarily want to anticipate a head or a body shot. You want to be able to read your opponent correctly. And I guess there is a little bit of anticipation that goes into it. But you also want to see the shots coming and hopefully block accordingly. But yeah, if you do pick up on patterns with your opponent, that is a good thing, and it could give you some insight into defensively how you need to approach certain positions and where you are in the fight. We've got a minute left in this 5th round. Again, he's having some success, but I'm thinking I'm doing the superior work as far as genuine boxing. I'm thinking I'm popping him more than he's popping me. He's definitely probably getting the more powerful shots in, and that is something that you got to take, you know, into account if it does go to the judges. What are these judges looking for? And of course, as a lot of you all probably already know, in Undisputed, they have a wide range of judges who all judge differently and look for different stuff. So it is best to mix it up because you never know. Here we go, 6th round. Still fighting off that back foot, popping him and getting back, trying to stay out of danger. Again, I'm circling to his right, probably not a good idea with Roy Jones. But now that I'm thinking about it, did Roy Jones have, you know, was his strength his right hand or was it his left hand? Was he known for a power right or a power left? If you know the answer to that, drop it in the comments and let me know, because maybe I'm misspeaking as far as, you know, going towards Roy Jones's right. Maybe it's the left that you got to look out for. But anyway, we go in this 6th round, about a minute and 30 left. I'm trying to slip, trying to get some counters. Missed a counter opportunity just there. Right now I'm staying stationary. Probably not what I want to do. Told you my game plan was to stick and move. But there were some times where I did just sort of stay in front of him, and that did allow him the opportunity to get some pretty good shots in. Just over 30 seconds left now. Still popping him with that jab. There we go with that right cross again that I love so much. 10 seconds left. I think I had some success in that round. I think I landed more shots, but again, he probably got the more powerful shots. So we're gonna see how that looks on the scorecards. There we go with the unofficial scorecard. It's a close fight, man. It's a close one. He was playing pretty good. He was having some success in there, like I said earlier. Nice slip counter by me just now, stepping to the side. I love the movement in this game, man. Felt really good. Shout out to Steel City Interactive, making a lot of improvements from the first beta to the second, but even in the second beta, they were still dropping patches and still making improvements day to day, hour to hour. And that's pretty good to see, man. Got to be careful there. I threw so many punches, I drained all my stamina. So I was assuming I was vulnerable there for a big shot. I could have went down. Luckily for me, though, I didn't. Still sticking and moving. Blocking the head. Trying to counter. Trying to weave and slip. Got some inside fighting just now. You know, when I did miss in this beta, I would have loved to have had the clinch system, you know, in this beta. There were some moments where I was in trouble, where I was on the inside. I would have loved to have had the opportunity to clinch or push or just do something once I'm on the inside. And I would love to see how that's ultimately going to end up looking in this game, hopefully once early access drops. I'm assuming that day one on early access, the clinch system and the pushing and, you know, whatever else they have is all implemented. But ended the 7th up into, we got the last round coming, 8th and final round. Right now, I remember this fight. I'm thinking I'm up. You know, the unofficial scorecard said it was close, but I'm hoping that if it does go to distance in the judges' eyes, I did more work and I showed that I'm the superior boxer, because I do think I'm outboxing him. But again, like I said earlier, he probably was getting the more powerful shots in. So although I do think I'm winning this fight, this is the final round. This is a round that I'm thinking, okay, I for sure gotta win this one, because if it's razor close, I wanna go out with a bang and win this last one, in case this is the one that I need to pull out a victory. There I go, trying to throw a power shot, but I paid for it. Here we go, half a round left. Still moving, trying to stay out of trouble, but I actually ran into that shot not long ago. Dug into the body, here we go, yep. Gotta get him, gotta dig in that body a little bit, gotta mix it up. Nice counter from me just now. Man, since the beta, man, oh man, I just can't wait to get my hands on it again. Looking forward to early access. I do have a PC coming in soon. Hopefully, it'd be nice to get it before Christmas. We'll see though. I'm hoping to definitely have it before the end of the year. Don't yet know when early access is gonna drop, but they did release some information a little earlier about them partnering up with a publisher. And this one right here is a draw, folks. Like I said, it was a close fight, man. I felt like I outboxed him. I felt like I landed more shots, but it was close. It was close. Let's take a look. So you can see right there, man. Well, the judges scored it the exact same every round. Wow. All right, so let's get into some of the stats next. All right, so yeah, I definitely landed more shots overall, more jabs, more straights, of course, but he landed more hooks, more uppercuts, more power punches, counters, and all that. So yeah, man, close fight. Had I dropped him or something like that, that would have put me over the top, and I probably would have gotten that victory, but wasn't in the cards for that one. But that's all I got for this one. We'll see how many more of these fights I'll do. Like I said earlier, I don't have the best footage, so I'm gonna go through and see what I got and see if it's quality stuff that I feel like I can present to you all. But go ahead, give me a like. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and do that. I greatly appreciate it, man. I'm trying to get my numbers up, especially going into this next year. But that's all I got for this one. And until the next one, peace.